Hello everyone, welcome again. Ibrahim Suri Kamara is my name. If you are new in this channel, please be sure to subscribe and share the video. In today's video, I want to discuss mostly on the two confusing words for the PhD scholarships in Europe. Actually, when universities advertise scholarships or announced scholarship in general, people sometimes found it very confusing between the two words they use. Some PhD scholarship may use assistantship, whilst other universities may announce their programs as scholarship itself. These are the two confusing words, the assistantship and the scholarship. Actually, like countries like in the United States of America normally have two ways of giving scholarship for PhD. It could either be in a form of assistantship or a scholarship itself. So what it means by scholarship and what it means by assistantship. Here, scholarship, if the university said this is a scholarship, it means it is fully funded. When you have it, they award you the scholarship, you just need to go there, they will send you tickets, give you accommodation, health insurance, they give you allowance, free tuition fee, everything is free. What you need to do is just to focus on your studies to achieve your goal. That is what they call scholarship. And when they say it is assistantship, it is also like a scholarship, but the only difference is this. If you are a PhD student, when they award you this particular opportunity, you must be able to teach the bachelor degree students. That's why they call it assistantship. They will give you the airfare tickets, they will give you accommodation, they give you monthly allowance, but they will share some classes to you to teach maybe 3 times a week. You must be in position to teach in your department. Assuming I am an economics student, I want to do PhD in America, maybe Ohio State University. They have assistantship. If I apply and they award me the opportunity, when I arrive there as a PhD student, they will give me 3 classes or 4 classes, depending. It's up to them, the department. They will give me classes for the bachelor degree students to teach them maybe 3 times a week. That is what they call assistantship. You will have all the opportunities, but you will also serve as assistant lecturer in the department for bachelor students. These are the two confusing words that people sometimes do understand very, very well between the scholarship and the assistantship. Here, I am in Indonesia, I got a scholarship. It's free, I am not doing anything. Just every month I have my allowance to relax and do other things, assignment, that's all. But if it would have been an assistantship, I will have been in position to teach in my department. Maybe because I'm doing masters in economics, maybe they will give me diploma students or even first year students to assist to teach. But because it is a scholarship, it is not an assistantship, so I am free. So these are the two confusing words that people, I think I have break it down for them to understand very well. In Europe, it is common for assistantship. You can see an opportunity for PhD students, but they said this is an assistantship program and this is a scholarship program. So don't find it confused again. As far as I'm concerned, this is the difference of the two words, assistantship and scholarship. So as long as you are academically fit or strong, you just need to apply and go. Prepare yourself. If it is for assistantship, prepare your notes, your everything, and go. When you go, they will give you everything, but they will award classes to you. But if it is a scholarship itself, like Chevening scholarship and any other scholarship, you will not do anything. You just be there, focus on your study and all the rest of it. If it is for another job, you'll go and chat for another job. You will not do anything because it is a full-time scholarship. But if it is assistantship, there is no way you could balance the situation. You must serve as an assistant lecturer in your department. So that's it. If you have any difficulties again in terms of understanding these particular two words, make sure you leave a comment below. I will come again and explain much about that. Okay, until we see again. Bye bye.